I have seen more collectors here that I've sold artwork to and have known for years than any show. San Diego's a big one. I think more than San Diego, this has been such a great turnout for serious art buyers, and there just has not been something like this in comics ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, OAX is officially open! Thank you for coming!
It's a celebration of original comic art, but also illustration art, but also narrative storytelling art. All those sorts of adjacent genres, subcategories, and weird stuff. It's a collective ADD fest.
People who collect original art, they're really in it for, they're in it to have a wonderful piece of art, but they like to share it. So when these guys get in a show like this, and we're in a line to talk to an artist, it's part of that, just hanging out and chatting with one another. It's something that you don't get anywhere else.
Even though I work in the business, I'm a super fan. So walking around here and looking at this crazy art that I've only seen in books, I mean, I'm not saying there's phenomenal pieces in here, but there's like ridiculous pieces in here that I am tempted to go and mortgage my house to buy. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things where you don't get a chance to see this stuff. This is folklore. Like, the stuff is like you've only read about. So, but this has been an amazing experience.
So I've been drawing all my covers oversized, and this is actually the very first one that I did. This is 20 by 30, and after I did this one, I found out that I really loved drawing them this large. And I did it fairly, I was fairly naive when I did it. I inked over very loose pencils, and it was a complicated drawing to do because Omega Red is up here. He's strangling Wolverine, who's underneath the ice here. But I didn't sweat on it like I would normally do. It came fairly easy, and I was pretty proud of how it came out.
The art auction and pizza party was one of our highlights, right?
First of all, bad pizza. That's so sad. Bad pizza is a sad thing. So when I think of that auction, definitely get them better food.
The art auction was something that we wanted to, again, have another social aspect to the show that you wouldn't normally get. I mean, I could see groups of collectors who are good friends. It's separate factions throughout the event, really having a good time, talking with each other, encouraging each other to bid, and a lot of good art was sold. We were really pleased with the results. But it's all about, again, just trying to create unique opportunities. We had that wonderful Adam Hughes and Gerhard piece on, that would never happen anywhere else. That art opportunity will never happen again. That was really special. And when I look at what we want to do with years 2 or 3 and beyond that, I want to create more unique opportunities like that, because again, those are things you're not going to get at a regular con.
Wolverine, Psylocke, Rogue, Gambit, and Jubilee, $900. Come on, somebody say 900. 510 is at 900, 925, 925. Don't be shy. Somebody jump to 1,000. 1,000. 541 at 1,000. Come on.
1,100 bidding against his buddy. I love that.
1,100. Can we get 1,200? Come on, the Ranga's in the house. $1,200.
1,200. We got 1,200 back there.
1,300. Come on, a little bit more. We got 13 at 101.
13.
101 BE. Do you want to go 14? 1,400. 101 just said 14. Come on.
14.
1,500 with 5.
1,500. All right, we're going down.
Come on.
1,510. Let's start it at 5. Oh, we got 1,600.
101.
In
1,700. Come on, let's get Aranga's confidence up. He's so shy. He is so shy. Come on. 1,700.
17 going once.
Get to 1,800.
Oh, we got 1,800. 1,800.
1,800.
All right. 2,000. All right. 2,000. We got 2,000.
All right. $2,000. 2,100. 541. Can we get to 2,200? Come on, everybody.
Right.
2,200.
We're at 21
There's
going
no
once.
buyer's premium here.
22.
21.
22 going. 22 going once. 22 going twice.
2,300
going once.
All right.
You guys.
2,400. Come on. 2,500.
2,500. All right. 2,500 in the front.
Going once.
Going once.
Going twice.
And sold for 2,500.
All right. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm Sonia Anwar. I'm an illustrator. I'm mostly a cover artist, and I had the opportunity to come to the show. very, very excited because, you know, I largely do comic conventions, the more generic ones, and it's fun, but it's a very like traditional vibe, and to be able to come down to a proper art show, have everybody be here who's super passionate about the originals and about the craftsmanship, and be in that kind of environment is really nice. So I've really enjoyed it so far.
For the first day of the show, we actually didn't plan any panels or things that could derail people from having an exciting time on the floor. Our idea was, you know, we didn't want to give people a diversion, because there were already going to be enough diversions on day one. So on day two, we planned a few panels that involved artists talking with their fans. Adam Kubert had a nice meet and greet where he was in a gallery with 50 pieces of his original art, some of his own, some from another collector. And it gave him a really cool opportunity to speak to his fans. He also delivered pre-con commissions to those people as well. So it's a really unique opportunity for him to connect with his fans that, you know, you're not going to have a similar experience somewhere else. So that was a lot of fun, being able to be the gateway for that. And over the weekend, we had these guys who collect the original artwork from trading card artwork. They conducted 3 or 4 live stream panels that were videotaped and live streamed. So much fun. And these guys came to us after they heard about OAX.
We're really good friends, and you know, that's the thing about like all this community is that, you know, I could talk to these guys about stuff, and they're the only human beings on the planet that can kind of give me the kind of feedback I need, right? You know, because we're all like doing this specific style, doing this specific kind of thing, and it really is a blessing to have these guys to bounce ideas off of and talk to them when I need them. So.
That is wonderful. Dave, thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to buy some Hawaiian shirts for Bill. Henry, come on camera with me. Come on. I'll just keep talking. He won't even know what's going on. Come on, Henry. I want you to show off some of your art. Can you show? My friends are through that lens. I've never seen them before, but they're my friends. This is my friend Henry. He came to his first show with his dad, who's like a brother to me, and you got some of the first, that's your first original art, right? So who's that?
That's Iron Man.
That's by Tony Moy from Chicago, like your dad. And who's this?
That's War Machine.
War Machine, who did War Machine? Veronica Fish, Andy and Veronica Fish.
Spider-Man.
As he said, classic Spider-Man. And that's by Ryan Odagawa at TD Art. And?
Captain America.
Captain America by Jim Mafood, aka Food One. That's fun.
Venom.
Venom by Matt Allison, also from Chicago. The people that are filming this are from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Pizza from Chicago is better than New York pizza. Sorry, Simon. Hey. And you got one more, right?
And then finally Godzilla.
Who'd you get?
Godzilla.
Who did Godzilla? Who was that?
That Filipino guy.
Sorry? Harvey Tolabao. You got Harvey to do it? I got a Harvey piece too. He drew a piece for me. I'll show it to you. It's this character here. This weirdo guy that looks like me. That's awesome. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry.
While we're an auction house and that's our business, we both grew up on comic books. We're comic book fans, comic art collectors. So great we were here to promote the company, but also that we were able to meet some of our heroes and I had a commission piece done by Mike Allred. He bought a number of pieces. We got autographs. So it was good from a business standpoint and also the fan aspect as well.
Opening reception. My pitch for the opening reception was open bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the evening started. How are you? Welcome to Florida. If you wouldn't mind, please give it up for Bill Cox.
Yes, you thought I was Eddie Vedder. Sorry to disappoint everybody, but welcome to OAX, right? This is very special for me. I can tell you that after doing Comic Art Fans for 21 years, and it is our 21st anniversary in about a week, it's surprising to end up being here in front of all of you presenting something like this. But the great thing about both our hobby and I think the approach that we've had with the hobby is like we just try to evolve things with what we think the hobby and the industry needs. And it was very clear during the pandemic that we needed Comic Art Live as a virtual show for those 4 years. And that led to what we have today here with OAX. And it's a true honor because when we put these things on, we think we know what everybody wants, but it's not really special until we realize that it was what everybody needed. And when we have people turn out, posting artwork, and the virtual shows that we do, and then having so many people turn out for this show, it's incredibly humbling. And all I can say is I thank every one of you, because without you, there wouldn't be CAF, there wouldn't be OAX, there wouldn't be Comic Art Live, or any of the other things that we do. So I appreciate every one of you being here with me today to share in this first experience of OAX in Orlando. So 21 years of CAF. Thank you, everybody. That's not going to happen, but I hope everybody enjoys the show. It's going to be really special this weekend, and please, if we've never met, I want you to come up and introduce yourself to me. Yeah, thank you. I heard that. Because I do. I want to meet each and every one of you. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful weekend.
It feels like a fan event. It is a fan event. It is just something that I've just been absolutely thrilled with so far. And we're only 25 minutes in.
I like the guys that put this together. Most importantly, Bill and Casra, they're genuinely interested in the art form, And Bill, the best thing, when you start a business is doing something that you love. And he never planned on growing it big or it didn't even start out as it's not a selling site, although people buy and sell all the time, and that's really the best way to sell something when you're not trying to.
It's probably one of the best things ever created for comic book art collectors. It's just a wonderful environment. Everyone is here to spend money, to get original art, to get sketches, to get signatures.
I am awestruck by half of the things that I am seeing because it's all pieces you would never assume that you would ever see in your life. It's all just stuff you've seen on Google or things that have been referenced for years and years and years.
Everything has just been wonderful. Love everybody, loved every moment. It's all been one big, beautiful comic book dream.